Welcome to Grillin' and Chillin' with Mojo. Thank you for coming in, watching my video. I am going to make an amazing split pea soup over here from Honeybakedham, and going by their little recipe, but I'm gonna kind of tweak it a little bit and make some ham hock broth and mix it in with those split peas and let that cook for a while. It's gonna be super amazing. You are not gonna wanna miss this. And we're gonna put all that goodness that I'm gonna make, and we're gonna put it in a bread bowl. Let's go check out our groceries and go over what we have. So what I basically have here is I'm gonna put about a cup of onions, cup of celery, and a cup of carrots. And we'll get those sauteed up a little bit. And we'll put, this is the ham hock right here. And we're gonna go ahead and boil this up for about an hour. Take it out, peel off whatever meats are on here. And then we're gonna put it back in there. We're not boiling it for an hour. We're basically gonna get it up to a boil and then get it down to a simmer and let that simmer for about an hour. And then take the bone out, take all the meat out, and let that bone back into the broth and let that go for about another hour so we get some really good bone broth out of that also. Here's the bread roll. Going with like an Italian round. They didn't have a lot to choose from. That's how things are nowadays. And we're gonna use this as the bowl. And then the amazing split pea soup mix from Honeybakedham. Super amazing. There's about 2 cups here. We're using the whole 2 cups. And it's gonna take a little time to make this, so that's that. Okay, so here's our ham hock. And I've got about 10 cups of water over here, probably more like 11 or 12 cups. And like I said, we're gonna get this up to a boil. And we'll drop this ham hock in there. And once it's up to a boil, we will drop it down and put it on a simmer and let it go for about an hour. There it is. It looks really good. Lots of meat on there. Good chunk of bone. Check that out. So let's go ahead and put it in. Okay, so we have it up to a boil. We're gonna go ahead, turn that down to a simmer. We want this to simmer. And we're gonna let this simmer with the ham hock in there for about an hour. Pull it out, get rid of whatever meat on that bone. Put it back in there, that bone back in there, and let it go for an additional hour. Okay, so this has been simmering for just about a little over an hour. And let's go ahead and take this ham hock off and shred it up a little bit, and then put the bone back in and let it simmer for an additional hour. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so got all the bones out and shredded the meat up a little bit. And we're gonna just let this go ahead and simmer for an additional hour with the bones in there. Okay, so here we go. We're in the second hour roughly. I'm cutting it a tad short, but we're gonna go ahead and strain this broth, okay? And then we're gonna get this started. Get this split pea soup on its last final, what do you call it? Final cook. So let's go ahead and start doing this. I strained the broth, and I'm gonna let this sit for a minute so I can kind of skim the fat off. And until then, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna put a little bit of oil in this and get the remoulade going, basically, and saute these onions. And we're doing about a cup of each, a cup of carrots, onions, and celery. So let's get this going. Okay, so let's get this going. Put a little bit of oil in here. And do, like I said, about a cup of onions and a cup of celery and a cup of carrots. A little bit of those. Now, you got a little bit more than a cup, I don't care. I like onions and stuff. Okay, let's get this going. A little bit more oil, just a tad. Oh, this is gonna be so good. There's a little bit of fat going on here, but skim the fat off a little bit that's up on here. So we're just gonna cook these up for just a couple, like 2 minutes at the most. So I've skimmed the top of this off a little bit of this, you know, fat. The longer you wait, the more fat I'm sure I can skim off of here. But I did a good chunk of it. Okay, so now what we want to do is let's go ahead and go right over here and start this up. What we're going to do is we'll put all the rest of this ham in there that we took off the bone earlier. Super amazing ham. And then we'll go ahead and put the broth in. Now we want to get the split pea soup from Honeybakedham. Slap it in there. Let's go ahead and put the split pea in here. And we have a little season pack that goes in there also. So let's go ahead and drop that in there. And then we're gonna go with the seasoned that came with it. Do I have a knife? Let's drop the seasoning down in there. Let's take a smell of this stuff. Oh, delicious. I love the smell of seasoning. And then we are going with some pepper. And we're not going to put any salt because this is actually pretty salty from the ham already. And we can, you know, taste it at the end here. And we're going with about a teaspoon and a half, roughly, of pepper. 2 bay leaves. We'll drop a couple bay leaves in this. There's 1. And there's 2. And don't forget to take those out at the end here. And that's pretty much the gist of it. And like I said, this is going to go for about 45, an hour. We're going to go an hour. Let it simmer for an hour. So, it's been about an hour. Let's go ahead and check this out. Scoop out some soup, put it in the bowl, try it. First I'm going to taste it for some, see if it needs any salt or any pepper. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let's check it out. Beans are pretty tender. So good. Let's try to get some stuff in here because I want to taste the ham and everything together. I'm going to go with a little bit more pepper. Probably about a half a teaspoon. And then I'm going to go with a couple cranks of the salt, or a few, and give that a stir. Let's go ahead and scoop this up and put it in the bowl and give it a try on that bowl. Seasoning's just right, enough pepper, salt, and that's it. Come on over here. Okay, so what I did is I already carved out this bowl here. Go ahead and turn off the burner. There we go, take a look at that. Holy smokes. Put a couple pieces of bread on the side. Looking pretty good. Holy smokes. Look at that. Holy smokes. let's check this out. Got a spoon over here. Look at this. Holy smokes. Look at how delicious that is. Let me focus on that. My goodness sakes alive. Woo, that looks so delicious. Let's go ahead and give this a try because I already know it's going to be amazing. Lots of ham in here. We have some carrots, celery, onions, and of course split pea. And this bread bowl made it pretty thick. Babe, you want to fall in love with split pea soup? Wow. Holy how about her? Take one more bite. Wow, that's good. Absolutely amazing. Honeybakedham up there in South Hill. Great people. Grab one of these recipes from them. Cook their way pretty much. But I threw it in a bread bowl. Wow. Mm. That is amazing. Woo! So good. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody is having a fabulous day or evening or week, whatever's going on in your life. Go buy somebody a cup of coffee, put a smile on somebody's face. We need more smiles in this world. I love every one of you guys. Do me a favor if you're new, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, ask me to make something for you or something different. And I love that. And I tell you what, I will see you on the next cook.